Hi everyone. Hi. Welcome to a new episode of I Saw Him First podcast. Consistency. I told you guys I'm going to be back next week and I am back again this week. I'm so excited. I hope I can keep this up. I'm really enjoying doing this. So yeah, welcome back and I hope you enjoyed my last episode. If you haven't listened, I talked about what we're leaving in 2021 and not bringing into 2022. So today, as you can already tell by the title, we're going to be delving into the world of dating apps, into the world of Bumble, Hinge, Tinder, and the rest of them. Badoo, look at me like naming dating apps like I'm naming, I don't know, countries or whatever. But before I get started, before I forget, I am Taiwo and I'm the host of this podcast. If you don't already, please follow my Instagram at I Saw Him First Podcast. And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or via an audio platform, just to let you know, I am now on YouTube. So you can watch me on YouTube on my YouTube channel called Her Dalton. HER_DULTING. That will be my Instagram account at her_Dalton. And you just type Dalton on YouTube and you can find me. Anyway, enough of that now. Enough of the promo. Let's get straight into this week's episode. Right. So, dating apps. Why are dating apps bad? Why are they not working? Why are they flopping? Because I think they kind of are flopping. I've listened to loads of different podcasts, and whenever someone starts the dilemma with "we met on a dating app," my brain immediately just goes ugh. And no, this is not a podcast to bash dating apps and say they're all trash or whatever, but I just want to give my opinion on the few reasons why I think dating apps are not really working the way they were intended to. Number one, like most social media apps, there's this lack of accountability. It's just like how people hide behind the screen on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, on all the other apps, and just tweet whatever they want and type whatever they want in people's comments, and they don't really care. It's because no one can basically hold them responsible for nothing. Do you get what I mean? You probably don't even know what they look like in real life. if they're on private, they don't have a profile picture. Even when they have a profile picture, they could be posting someone else's photo. You never know. You just never really know with social media. And I think that's one of the things with dating apps. Yeah, sure, there's this verification. They can take a photo of their face so you can know, okay, it's them. But lack of accountability in sense of you can't really go to their friends and be like, so look at what this guy did. Do you get what I mean? If you meet someone in real life, I heard this on J Train podcast. If you meet someone in real life and they're moving mad and, doing you dirty or whatever, you can go to their friend, who you met them through and be like, this is what your friend is doing, chat to your friend, chat to your brother, chat to your sister, whatever. But on dating apps, you don't know who to go and see. Like, people can do whatever they want, basically. And this is not, again, a, man shaming, men are trash conversation. No, I think women do it too. I've definitely done it. Sometimes I'm talking to someone and I'm just bored talking to them. Or I don't know, I just look at that photo again. I don't like the way they look anymore. I just stop talking to them. Who's going to check me? Who gonna check me, boo? Nobody. Like, no one's going to hold me accountable for wasting someone's time or not replying on time or all of that, So there's that lack of accountability that I think is one of the reasons why, dating apps are not really, they're not it. They're not it. Number two, which is kind of related to number one, people are just on here because they're bored. You don't really know people's intentions on this app. Some people are looking for relationships. Some people are looking for something more casual. Some people are looking to just get the swipe. That's it. Again, I heard this on other podcasts before, so this isn't like a new, innovative point. But if you've never had, if you don't know this, if you're thinking, why am I getting so many, swipes but no dates? Because I know I felt that way before. You're like, you're getting all the swipes, you're getting all this, new messages, but it never really leads anywhere. It's just like another one bites the dust. Do you get what I mean? And it's not your fault. It's because a lot of people just swipe because they're bored. You match with people, you're like, oh, they like me. Nah, they don't. They're just swiping for like yeah, okay, maybe. Like Jared Freed on J Train podcast said that this is actually crazy. A lot of guys, women are more intentional. And again, this is not a sexist thing, but women are more intentional with their swiping. They will swipe because, yeah, I'll date him. He's hot, he's good looking, seems like a nice person. Right. But men, men will go, yeah, I'll bang. Yeah, I'll bang. Yeah, I'll bang. That's how they swipe. That's how men swipe. In case you don't know, I'm here to tell you. Men are less intentional with their swiping. So yeah, you'll get like 50 likes a day. But out of those 50, maybe 2 actually like you. The rest of them are just bored and swiping. One to just get the what's the word? The dopamine hit when they get the match. So when you swipe right and you guys match, they're like, okay, I can get her kind of vibe. 2, they're just bored and they're just doing it like freely. They're not even thinking twice about it. 3, it's again the maybe I'll bang. And yes, some of these apps have the prompts that let you put down what you want. Do you want something casual? I think Bumble has that. Do you want a relationship? You're not sure yet. That you're not sure yet. Actually, no, let me not judge because I've used that before. I've used that before. But that you're not sure yet. For me personally, when I see I'm not sure yet, right now, when I'm on the app and I see you're not sure yet, I'm swiping left immediately. Because again, that's just another way to say I'm gonna waste your time. And I'm not here for it. Hot girl summer is over. It's cuffing season. So swipe left whenever you see I'm not sure yet. That's just my piece of advice for you. And lastly, another reason why I think dating apps are just not it. They're not working. They need like a remodeling. That's just what I'm going to say. Number 3, it's too easy. It's too easy to match with someone. Okay, I'm not saying you need to write like an old essay. I'm not saying you need to make apps that, you have to go through too many hurdles to match with someone. That's not what I'm saying. But I just want there to be a bit more I want it to be a bit more, again, intentional, like a bit more what substance. I want there to be a bit more substance behind matches. And I know Hinge is trying with allowing you to reply to people's prompts. So in case you don't know what that means, you could write something like, oh, my favorite food is, and then you put pancakes. That's one of the things on my profile. Or something I'm scared of, or comment on this photo, like rate this or whatever. That's helping. That's putting a bit more substance in someone's profile, as opposed to Tinder, that's just a swipe based on someone's photo. Again, nothing wrong with swiping based on someone's photo. I've done that before. I'm like, oh, okay, it's cute, right? But I think it's too easy. It's too easy, and that's why it's not really working out. It's just too easy to swipe with someone. It's too easy to match with people, and most of these matches just lead to nothing. You just go. Do you get what I mean? There's just nothing behind it. And I think before you can make these apps more substantial, before you can make these matches mean more and carry more gravity, before dating apps can work, I think there has to be a little more hurdle. It needs to be a bit harder to match with people. So for sure that, okay, when someone matches with me, I don't know, maybe I should create my own dating apps. If you're a software developer or like an app developer, maybe DM me, send me a message on Instagram, again at I Saw Him First Podcast. That's my Instagram, or Twitter at I Saw Him First Pods, or comment on this video on YouTube right now. Her Dalton on YouTube, comment and tell me, because I think we need to create an app that is more harder. We need to make it harder to match with people, so that when you do get that match, you know for sure, okay, this person has done steps. This person has gone through several steps to match with me, and I know that for them to put in that effort, then they want to actually match with me, then they actually like me, they want to actually date me. I don't know, I'm not saying dating apps should be like an exam that you have to take just to go out with someone, but I personally think I would sign up for an app where you have to do a lot more. Like, just the effort. There's just a lack of effort with most of these apps. That's why you keep getting loads of matches and no dates. I'll just say that again and again. That's what I found personally. So let's design our app now. Let's design our dating app. It's going to be called Match with Effort. Match with Effort. No. Okay, we need to think of a name for our dating app. I'll come up with that a bit later. But the app needs to be something like, okay, first of all, basic stuff like your name, your age. And yes, I want to see whether or not you want a relationship. That has to be there. And not everyone's goal is a relationship for sure, but that prompt of, what are you looking for should be there for sure. So name, age, what are you looking for? Do you have a job? Because that's very important to me. And a lot of people, not just me, I feel like that's a very important factor. I'm not big on star signs. Honestly, I think we could do without that. And that's another thing that you could talk about on a date. That's another layer you can unravel on a date. So I don't think I care much about, star signs. What else? So like a quiz, maybe like a quiz that matches you together based on both your responses. Maybe doesn't, again, I'm not trying to say like I'm the queen of innovative ideas, but maybe it doesn't act like this already, I don't know. But what if like you both filled out stuff on your profile, and based on that algorithm you get matched? How about that? How about the app matches you guys together based on what you've put down? And you have to like take the effort, you have to like make the effort to fill out these things, because I swear to you, if dating apps get harder to get on or get other to like complete your profile, less people will be on it. And that's a good thing, because that the people on it are actually intentional about being on it and about meeting people. So in my opinion, I think it would actually win off the less the less serious people, and then they can go on Bumbles and the Tinders and the Hinges, But Tyra's app, that's not what I'm going to call it, that's kind of lame. But my app would be something like that, something that people can go on and actually know that, right, this is going to lead somewhere. Because I think there just has to be that sense of purposely matching with someone. That's what dating app is lacking. And sure, in summary, a lot of these swipes and matches are just meaningless. That's just why it's not working out. I rest my case. You guys can comment on what you think my app should be called. I don't know. I'll come up with something. Maybe next episode I'll tell you what I've come up with. But yeah, that's the end of this video or this podcast if you're not watching on YouTube. Another reason why you should subscribe to me on YouTube, so you can see my beautiful face, because I am pretty. I'm pretty. I'm pretty. I'm not drunk, I promise. It's a work day. I'm actually on my lunch break right now, so I'm dedicated to this. I'm taking time out of my lunch break to chat to you guys. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Please continue to support me and continue to like and share and rate and review and all of that great stuff. And tell someone, share on your Instagram story if you like this episode. Thank you for listening. I'll see you again next week. Bye.